YouTube, it's your girl DeeDee. Welcome back to the channel. So I am back with another reaction video. Now this video comes from Not the Shop podcast. This is date night episode 7. I'll try to put the full link to their video in the description, so make sure you go over and check them out. They were saying some really good things on this particular episode, and so I wanted to share it with you guys. Before we get into the video though, make sure if you have not subscribed to the channel and you like the content that you go ahead and subscribe. It is free to subscribe. Also share and like the video if you can, and hit that notification bell to be notified when I upload new content. All right, let's go ahead and get into the video. Here we go.
Oh, man, and that's why they always say most women have passed up on the man they were supposed to be with because he was quote unquote a lame or like that. The dude that's gonna treat you good is not exciting. Yeah. You see? The bad boy makes you feel important. They like that. The bad boy with the connections, with the money, with the group of yes men around him.
That's gonna put you in a jam. It ain't gonna help. She ain't gonna tell you what's going on. This
is pretty amazing. This is the first time I actually agree with y'all.
Seeing that you was just telling us before the show you would never agree with us.
Amazing.
Did y'all remember him saying that before the show? I will never agree with y'all. I would never agree with y'all women. That's what he told us before the show.
You know, I think that we as black people are our own worst critics. We put each other down so much, and we just belittle each other so much, and we're the only race of people that does that.
I think that's a cop-out. I think that's what we tell ourselves, that we the only group of people that put each other down, is because we the only group that don't want to listen. We the only group that have the hardest time making advances and changes. We're the hardest group to see reality. You know what I'm saying? And I think that is the thing. When somebody else learns something and try to tell, a lot of people in our community take it as bashing. If you try to tell a person, hey, that's not a good look, that ain't good, but because it's something that you're used to and you don't want to make any changes, you consider it bashing and talking down on. It's been proven, even when we come, or if you come in a nice demeanor, if you come in a loving manner, it's still received with rejection and hostility and shaming and, you know, name calling and everything else. So we're the ones who are combative. The black community of women is combative. That's the nature of the game, combative. They're combative with each other because that's all they know. That's all they know is toxicity. They don't know how to have cordial communications and understand each other's perspectives and listen and take it into something and understand it. Even if you don't agree, just respect it. Respect is lost within the black community. And it's something that we have to work on. And it's not that somebody's always bashing, and you know, it's not bashing if it's true. It's not bashing if you point out something that is toxic and wrong, and just the fact that you don't want to change it doesn't mean it's not true. So I think we gotta stop changing. We gotta change that narrative. We gotta stop thinking that everything we're bashing each other and putting each other down. No, it's others who are trying to hold you accountable, but you're not ready to be held accountable, and you don't want to listen to them. So you find ways to turn around and bash that person for not accepting you for who you are because you don't want to make any changes. That's the thing. That's the real gag. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Let's continue.
Like we put this block around each other. Like it's like far as like he said with dating younger women and then older women, it's like me as an older woman, it's like men figure that once a woman reaches a certain age, she ages out of the dating pool. Like she's no longer desirable or nobody's gonna want her because she's at this certain age. And that's just like mind-boggling to me. And we're the only race of people that do that. And it's like we down each other so much, and we don't support each other, and we don't see each other as an individual. We see each other, oh well, you know, she too old, she got this in her mind, this how she thinks, she this and that. But you don't know her. You don't get to know her. You don't know her as a person. You're taking your experiences and you're basing that person off a previous experience without actually knowing that person. You don't know how that person thinks if you've never had an actual conversation and sat down and talked to that person. Everybody just feels like, oh, is she in her 40s or she in her 50s, so her mind this and she ain't gonna learn this, she ain't gonna listen, and, you know, that's why I want somebody this age, and because I can mold them into what I want them to be.
See, this just boils down to choice at this point. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't take much for you to see attitude. It doesn't take much for you to see combativeness. It doesn't take much for you to see bitterness and anger. It's written all over your face. It doesn't take you to get to know a person who's already exposed. If you're already exposed and I see you for what you are, I don't need to waste no more time with you. I could keep on moving because I see that's already, this is not what I want. If you got 2 babies and 2 baby daddies, I already know this is not what I want, so I'm not going to even give it a chance. If you got tattoos all over your body as a woman, all on your knuckles and your forehead, all right, I don't need to get to know you. I know this is not what I want. No need to waste your time, ma'am. I'm just going to keep it moving. The same way women feel about not wasting their time with a short man. You know that's not what you want, so you keep it moving. Why is it acceptable when it's women, but for men it's not? Because men are expected to accept women the way they are. And a lot of men are not trying to do that because what women are looking for is unrealistic. And so they're choosing other options. That's it. And unfortunately for a lot of women who never prioritize relationships and utilize their options when they had them, now they want to shame men into picking them. You can't have your cake and eat it too. You cannot. Let's continue.
And that's crazy. I'm like, all women want to be wanted and want to be desired. And, you know, it's not like I shouldn't have to compete with somebody young for this man, because I feel like this: if I have to compete for you, you don't want me.
No, that's absolutely not true. And I'm going to tell you why. There are plenty of men that love older women and all kinds of women. The problem is y'all don't date y'all range. 2s want 8s.
Excuse me. No,
you don't want this one. No, hold on. Let me finish it and I'm going to let you speak. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Let me just say this. Hold on. No, there are plenty men that want all kinds of women, but y'all don't want the man that's on your level. Every woman wants a man higher than their level. If you date within your level, you will get married like that. The on your level, you don't look at. You looking over him like you better than him. Like you better than him.
Men do not date on their level.
Men date below their level.
And you know what?
All the time. That's why we got more options.
Listen, no lies detected. No lies detected. We know this is a fact, but women still are trying to argue that point because they don't want to feel left out. You know, they don't want to feel left out of the dating pool. So they're going to argue their points to try to force men to want them. You see, the older you get, the more kids you have, the more weight you gain. These men have options. So they have more options. So they're going to go for the better option. That's just what it is. It doesn't mean that as an older woman, you can't get a man. Like he said, there are men out here who will accept you, but you don't want them. You looking for Denzel. You looking for your best pick at 40 something years old. You're not in a position to have that option at that point. Your options go down as you get older. It's just what it is. Go find a man who is a decent guy. He may not make 6 figures, but he make decent money and he's taking care of himself. Work with him. Y'all put y'all resources together and y'all build a life, or what's left of a life. I don't understand why that's so difficult. Let's continue.
Right quick. Men want younger women because they're able to mold them. Absolutely. And you can teach them and tell them what to do and how to do it, when to do it, and what to do. With us older women, we've been there, done that. We already know ourselves. We've learned. Those younger women, those girls don't know themselves already. They're out there. Men want those women so they can mold them into what they want them to be.
And what's wrong with
We're not that.
What's wrong with me molding my wife to please me?
If you
the problem is
girl, go ahead and get her, but she's not a seasoned woman. She doesn't know already.
We don't want that.
Let me tell you something. And I'm not a man, and I can't fully think like a man because I'm not a man. But if I was a man at this age, in my 40s, late 40s, none of these women on this panel I would be interested in. I wouldn't want no older woman either. I'm just saying, I wouldn't go super young, but I wouldn't want a woman who's so-called seasoned. I wouldn't want that either. I would want a more attractive woman. And these are nice looking, decent looking women on the panel. I'm not trying to be shady. I'm just saying I would look past them to a more younger, slender woman who look more feminine. You know what I'm saying? Just more put together. As a man, I wouldn't want none of them either. I would be looking for something else. So I get that men want something more attractive. And I think women, because all women, once again, think they're all 10s, they're not being realistic. You know what I'm saying? And and y'all hear me say all the time, it's not just about that you should go beyond that. If you meet a woman who is not a 10 when it comes to looks, but she's feminine, she's fit, she has all the qualities that you want, I say don't pass her up, because now you're really being superficial and you're passing over all of the things that are worth something for a small, just a small thing. But if the women are overweight, older, combative, independent, don't need you, all this, then that's a straight nah. That's not it. So, you have to really know what it is that you want and what's most important to you. And whatever is most important to the men that have the options, that's what they're going to go for. That's all I'm saying. Let's continue.
The problem.
Exactly.
You just said
We don't want seasoned women. Hold on.
No,
I don't want my woman.
It's true. He just said it.
Hold on. Okay. We don't want women that we have to battle your past for. If I get me a younger woman with less experience, yes, it's about mold. Why can't a alpha, powerful man can't mold his wife to be that wife to make him happy?
Excuse me,
what
sir.
Is wrong
you
with
just
that?
said you got 5 baby mamas.
Yes.
Like, how you think that? Why do you think that we want y'all at?
Can a doctor talk?
Hold on, baby. First of all, here's the thing. We talked about this all the time. My kids will not be a burden on you.
No.
5 baby mamas, that's a lot. That's a lot. I ain't gonna lie, that's a lot. Let's continue.
Let me speak, please. Let me speak.
Okay.
Our kids, our kids is not a burden on y'all like y'all kids are a burden on us. Our kids live. Listen, this is the problem. Nobody wants to listen. You just want to talk. Just let me speak. Women, stop it. Just stop it, please.
What you looking at me for?
I'm just
make the comment, please, sir.
Can I say something real quick?
Because I hate the notion that women always try to make it seem like men are semi-predators because we want a pure woman. This is what we want. Y'all can't get mad at us for wanting what we want. And as far as the children, yes, every man in here has children, yes. But like I said, our children will not be a burden to y'all like vice versa because our kids live with their mama for the most part. If I take you serious with kids, your kids are going to be under my wing. Which no, it's the truth, and you need to hear this because at the end of the day, when I come, if I come home to you and you have children and you live with me, I got to bring 6 meals home instead of 2. You think I'm gonna just buy half the kids' food?
So basically,
I'm a man. I'm supposed to provide for my family. So hold on, and it gets deeper. I got to buy more bedrooms for a house. Okay, with me and you and 1 child, that's a 2-bedroom. But if you got 3-4 kids, I gotta that's $4,000-$5,000.
So your babies ain't never coming over to visit?
Yes, they are, but
so
they don't live. They don't live there.
Your baby mama and your drummer neither.
Baby,
stop acting like y'all are perfect. Men are not perfect. Stop it.
It's not.
Yeah, I get what he's saying, but 5 baby mamas is a lot. You know what I mean? And I know there are women out there who don't have any kids and may not want to be with a man with that many baby mamas, and that's understandable too. And I also will say this. I understand his point though, because I do agree with him when he says if I have to take, he take care of his kids, but his kids don't live with him; they live with their mothers. But for you with 5 babies, he gotta take care of them kids because the kids are a package deal with you. So when you come with me under my wing, your kids coming too. Now I gotta take care of all of y'all plus my kids too. That is going to be a bigger responsibility. So I get what he's saying. On the flip side, women who are responsible, not the ratchet women, but the women who are responsible and don't have kids, may see a man with 5 baby mamas as a deal breaker because she don't want to have to deal with what comes with that. You might have to pay child support. It might be a lot of drama with all the baby mamas. So I could see a woman who doesn't have any kids who might not want to deal with the man with all those kids. But the thing about women is if he has a lot of money, she's not going to care. Look at Nick Cannon. He making babies all over the place. They don't care. But let's continue real quick.
It's not about being perfect. It's just, it is what it is. The truth is the truth. No matter how many kids a man has, as long as he's financially stable, he can date any woman he wants.
I knew it was coming. I knew that was coming.
He's so predictable with that.
How am I predictable? It's the truth.
Because your statement always bring back to I got the money. I got money. I got
That's
money.
my
I got
job.
money. I got money. But here's the thing. I'm gonna stop you right there. Take it away. Say God forbid tomorrow you have nothing. Then what do you have left? How are you valuable to me?
Oh.
How? Wait a minute.
Take it away.
I'm finna take it away.
You have nothing.
I'm finna take it away.
Take it away.
Watch this. See, when women get their back against the wall, this is the type of shit they do. They go to let me speak. Jesus. I'm gonna tell you in the dough. Money matters when it comes to a man. My job is to protect and provide, okay? If I can't do those 2 things to start with, I am not a man. It start with protecting and providing. Then obviously it comes with all the other shit. But let's be honest, ladies. A man can have all this integrity and all this y'all talking about. If he's broke, you not gonna with him. So stop the cap.
So
stop it.
If you my man and you have nothing, you have no money, how are you valuable to me?
At what age are we talking? Your age right
matter.
now? It does matter because if you young, both of y'all supposed to be broke. You young.
Right now.
Okay. Why would you be dating a man at 40-some years old with nothing?
Right now.
Let's start there.
You the one always.
I'm asking you a question.
You still have not answered my question.
And the question is what? Say it again so I can answer it one more time. Jesus Christ. I don't understand.
You have nothing. How are you valuable to me?
Okay, so you saying if you meet a man off the back,
you have nothing. How are you valuable?
But see, that's the
what
thing.
I'm saying is this. Hold on, butter. Because she keeps saying if you have nothing, what is the circumstance? Is you talking about you with a man?
I said
but you let me speak.
Times.
Jesus Christ.
Because you keep asking the question, what am I talking about?
Because you say
back on
because you listen for a second.
Your whole argument is finances.
Okay.
You have nothing.
Okay.
You have no finances,
once
no money.
I understand what you're saying, but you're not listening to me because you keep saying nothing. You have to put what you're saying in context. Yeah. Are you saying I'm a man that was with you that fell off, or are you saying I'm a man that you met off initially and I ain't got you? What is the scenario?
Listen, okay, so what Sabrina is saying, if you're a man coming into a relationship with her and you have no financial stability, nothing to offer, what is it that you can offer her as a man? Because we're saying that because you always piggyback on finances.
Yes.
What if you didn't have finances to offer? How are you valuable to a woman with no finances?
First of all, if you 40 years old and you ain't got no money, you are not valuable. You're a piece of That's number one. And number two, why would you be dating a man 40-some years old that ain't got you? This is what I'm trying. No, answer the question.
No, but
this is what I'm saying. You keep talking about.
But let me help y'all.
Y'all all over the place.
Listen, I get what she's trying to say, but I think I get what he was saying too. It needed context. What do you mean? So you dating a man who don't have a job, he don't have nothing to his name, he don't have a pot to piss in and a window to throw it out of. Most women aren't going to, give a man a time of day who ain't got no money. If he ain't got no money, they don't want to deal with him. It's just interesting to hear these conversations by different people because it all ends up being the same thing over and over and over and over. Men saying the same thing across the board and women still asking the questions and confused about it all across the board. So I want to know your thoughts on this one. Comment, like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell to be notified when I upload new content. Y'all chime in, let me know, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.